Good evening everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Tuesday the 15th of April 2025 and tonight we're heading to the channel's first cup final of the season, and for it we're heading to the Stadium of Light where it is Shildon versus Whickham to find out who will win this year's Durham Challenge Cup. We are now at the business end of the season. A lot is going to be decided over the next few weeks or so without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm in Sunderland, of course, outside the Stadium of Light, and this is an all Northern League Division 1 final, and currently Shildon are in second place in the Northern League Division 1 table while Whickham are in 20th place, which does raise a bit of a question as to how much of a priority will this game be to both of these sides. Obviously Shildon, I think both sides have only got one game left in the league, and for Shildon they are currently 3 points off of Redcar Athletic, although but for an absolutely ridiculous goal swing on the final day of the season. They've got playoffs to prepare for, plus the League Cup final as well. So from their perspective, you maybe could argue that they do deserve at least something to show from their season, based on the fact that they've got 2 cup finals and the playoffs as well, but it's all about showing up when it matters most, isn't it? But as for Whickham, obviously in third bottom of the Northern League Division 1 table at this moment in time, and it is still a little bit unclear how many actually are going to go down from Division 1, and I don't think this kind of uncertainty really helps anyone, to be quite honest. You go into every season not knowing what will prove to be enough to stay up, but I'm sure they'll not want to risk being liable to relegation. Obviously there is going to be 2 coming up from Division 2, so logically speaking there should be 2 go down from Division 1, and I think they could still finish second bottom, so they'll obviously want to avoid that and just be sure that they are going to be in Division 1 next season. But this is their second successive Durham Challenge Cup final. I lost here to West Auckland Town last year, the game I was meant to be at, but that week I was I was really ill that week, so couldn't even get out of bed, let alone travel all the way up to Sunderland for a football match. But no such issues this year, and hopefully it will be a decent final, what will be the first of quite a few on this channel between now and the end of the season. So let's head into the Stadium of Light and find out how it all unfolds. So the team's now warming up. Shildon are getting ready in this half, going to be in red and white of sorts this evening, and Whickham are getting ready just here. I think we're going to be in black and white quite possibly. So we're in the Stadium of Light, and it will look somewhat like the Weird Side Derby, but anyway, I'll see you when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match.
Stop panicking now. Oh!
for the evening for Shildon AFC squad bound out of 10, Benjamin Gray.
Half-time, Shildon 1, Whickham 0. You can't really have a great deal of complaint about that. As a lot of cup finals do, it started off a little bit cagey. Both sides trying to feel their way into the game, just making sure they didn't force and didn't make any early mistakes or anything like that. But as the half's gone on, Shildon have taken a lot of control, and yeah, they are pretty justifiably winning so far. The Whickham, to tell you the truth, haven't really properly got into the game yet. It has been very, very comfortable for the Shildon, I've got to say, but that is in many respects a credit to them. But both sides are having a go. I think with games like this, it is pretty important to remember that this pitch is probably a lot bigger than what they're used to normally playing on, but it is a good occasion for the players of both sides to come and play at a ground like this, and that is why these county cup, that is the good that these county cups do. Obviously, like how many of the teams at this level are actually going to get to Wembley for the FA Vars final, but these kind of cups do give them a good opportunity to come and strut the stuff at the stadium that they probably wouldn't get an opportunity to play at otherwise. But as it goes in this game, I think if Shildon get the next goal, then it's game over. But I'm expecting Whickham to come out and probably just maybe give Shildon a little bit more to think about. Just maybe try and have a go a little bit more to show a little bit less less fear, if I'm telling the truth. But all in all, it has to be said that first half you probably did see why both sides are where they are in the Northern League Division 1 table. 2 minutes of added time in this game. 2 minutes.
2 minutes added time. 2 minutes added time. Shildon AFC and Whickham FC. To your winners of the Durham County FA Frank Paxton Challenge Cup Final, Shildon AFC!
Full-time Shildon 4, Whickham 0. If you look at it from Wickham's point of view, I think they've just got to accept that the opposition were just better than them tonight. Shildon totally ran the show pretty much from start to finish, and ultimately there really cannot be any complaints about the final score nor the manner of the result. But massive congratulations to Shildon. I think, as I perhaps alluded to a little bit at the start of the video, they probably do deserve something to show from this season at the very least. Obviously now their attentions will turn to the League Cup final and obviously more importantly the playoffs. So can they go on and complete a pretty unique treble? Who knows, but that'll certainly set them in good stead. As we said, just totally ran the show tonight, commanded the game from start to finish, and they perhaps showed why they've been at least in the title race throughout the duration of the season. A very, very good side, it's got to be said. But as for Whickham, that'll be a disappointing one for them. I think to lose a cup final once is bad enough, but to lose it 2 years in a row, yeah, it's going to sting them a little bit. But the fact is they are playing in games like this, and you look at it over the last few years or so, they've always been one of the Northern Leagues, the best performing Northern League sides in the FA Vars and that sort of thing. So there is potential within the club. It's just they need to apply whatever they're doing in the cups to the league a little bit more, and maybe they'd be a little bit higher than what they are at this moment in time. But I think that all in all they'll be disappointed with their showing this evening, and perhaps how this overall season's gone really. But it is what it is. It's the first cup final I've personally been to this season, and it is pretty unlikely that I'll see any more as one-sided as that one. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back on Thursday night with a huge game from League 2. It is Bradford City versus Notts County. So I do enjoy a trip to Valley Parade. It's probably one of my favourite grounds within the whole of the EFL. So who will come out on top in that one? It is a big game in both the race for automatic promotion and playoff spots. Check back on Thursday to find out. But until then, take care. Cheers for watching. See you later.